Welcome to EarthShine's How Does Your Garden Grow YouTube series. My name is Amakiasu, and I'm going to take you on a tour of this amazing garden. We'll be learning all kinds of things in this series. You'll be learning about how to plant seeds, how to harvest. We'll even watch cucumbers grow and make them into pickles. So come with me and let's check out what's happening in the garden. First, I'm standing in front of these amazing sunflowers, and some of them are coming to the end of their life right now, as you can see, because they're bending over and the petals are really like wilting. And I really like this because what's happening too is the seeds inside are going to drop to the ground and they can grow again. So this is what's happening all over the garden. You see the sunflowers are bending and coming down. And if you look inside, you can see that some of them have been eaten by birds and, I don't know. We've even seen hummingbirds here. So all kinds of creatures live around the garden and benefit from the garden because it gives them food. So we have sunflowers and zinnias. We have zucchini. We have a really big zucchini plant right over here. And we might even have some zucchini in here if we can find it. Let's take a look. Ah, do you see it? Woohoo! And some baby ones too. I love it so much. Yes, I have quite a bit of zucchini growing in this bed on the other side as well. Over here, we have onions growing, scallions. We've been enjoying them all summer long. We have a little bit of kale, and it's kind of growing in the shade because kale does better in cool weather. And so it needs to be a little bit shaded if you're going to grow it in the middle of summer. So this is our first bed. And then here we have string beans. This is, I've gotten so many string beans from these plants. It's amazing. So if you can see them, you come a little closer, you might find some like this. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna let it grow more, but there's still quite a few more string beans to pick here. Here's some really big ones. Check those out. I better pick those soon because they'll get tough if I leave them on too long. So those are our string beans. Now, over this way, we have a couple more beds. This is just to bring color to the garden. These are marigolds. Marigolds are really good for gardens because they help repel insects. So down in the ground, even in the roots, they do that work, and also above ground, they do that work. So I have them in this bed. This is my marigold bush. It's gotten really big. It was quite small when I put it in, maybe yay big. And now it's, like that. And there's another one back there. So in this bed, this is what we call a three-step bed or a three-tier bed. So it has this level here, then it goes up a little bit, then it goes up one more time. So in this bed, we have a lot of squash and cucumbers and something called patty pan, which I can't wait for it to come out because it's a small round squash that looks like a flying saucer. That one is over here, but it's not out yet. It won't be long though because the flowers are here. So I always like to say first the flowers, then the fruit, or then the food. So this is the patty pan squash. And here we have these big leaves, these really big leaves belong to the butternut squash plant. Butternut squash is one of my favorite squashes because it's so delicious. It can be eaten with brown sugar and cinnamon and of course butter. And maybe you can see it. So that's the butternut squash, and we have quite a bit of it in this garden. And these are the cucumbers. So the cucumbers are still pretty young, but it won't be long before the flowers come out and we'll be in the cucumbers, and I hope to make pickles with you. Over here we have chard, which got attacked by a little wormy creature, which I actually, you know, sometimes it's really hard to find what's eating your food, but I did find a worm and I plucked him off, and I was very happy about that. But the chard is really good, it's delicious, and it cooks real fast too, with butter, of course. And here we have, oh, holy basil. Holy basil is, well, there are many types of basil. There's purple basil and Thai basil and Genovese basil. And oh my goodness, they all are very similar but different. And this one, it's so beautiful. It's fragrant, it's good for you, tastes good. Yes, yes, yes. Also we have carrots. I wonder if there's any that are ready. Let's see. If you look here, it's kind of skinny. You think I can take it? Oh, oh, yes. It's kind of little, but that's okay. Isn't it beautiful? It's so much fun to harvest. All right. Over here we have another lovely sunflower coming out. So excited about that. And more carrots and more scallions. So this is our garden. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. Please stay tuned for our first lesson with how does your garden grow, and maybe I'll take you to the back garden bed as well. See you next time.